Just 2 spots remain in the final for the Freak Marbles competition. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Welcome to this last group, Group D. Who will be the 2 marbles that will advance from this lineup who have had all of the opportunity in the world to watch the previous 3 groups compete? Yes, slightly different tracks, different competitors, and different circumstances, but how much information have they gained from that on how to handle these 2 races, out of which you must be in the top 2 positions, cumulatively by points, to make it to that final. Lots of really good marbles that have made it up there. We take a look at our competitors this time around. Fantasma, Piggly, Shadow, Flame Fighter, Frosty, and Night Watchman. Quite an appropriate vibe there as we're getting near Halloween. Track conditions, this time a side wind. It's a crosswind as they're going to be coming down the course. How much crabbing will they have to do into that crosswind? Sand conditions are not ideal. Boy, if they end up having really good conditions in the final, after all of these things that they've raced through already, how well are they going to run? And we are off. Getting off to a quick lead. That is Fantasma. Piggly close behind. Who takes the lead? Bounding off the walls between the 2 of them. The lead is switching back and forth. Night Watchman bringing up the rear. That orange-colored marble, trying not to lose touch with the back of the pack. Fantasma stretching that lead now. And look at how different color the sand is here. Perhaps a bit of moisture in parts of this track. So do you try to avoid that? Oh, did we have somebody go off there? I think we did. I think that was Frosty. Just a glimpse off to the far side of the track. I think Frosty is out of this race. In the meantime, Fantasma up front. It's that Flame Fighter getting closer in second place there. Here's the battle between Piggly and Night Watchman. Oh, and Piggly goes straight. Piggly goes straight on and out of the race. Fantasma under the bridge. Competitors cheering all the way. Ooh, nearly getting out of sorts there. Almost too much speed. And we've seen how quickly this track can catch marbles who aren't paying attention. We're looking at Night Watchman at the moment. Now back up to Fantasma. Long straightaway here, but making some tough work of it off the walls. Nothing too difficult there. Comes across in first place. And Flame Fighter will take second. Just 4 marbles finished that race. As we see early on, Frosty was toward the back of the pack, but didn't see the actual incident. Frosty there getting up into 3rd spot, but ended up going straight over the wall and out. Oh, there was the incident. Was Piggly perhaps involved? Interesting. Piggly, you can see a couple of corners later, still trying to get that momentum back up and losing nearly every spot in the process. Finish line cam, easy cruise in the final third of this race. Flame Fighter hitting that rock right before the finish line, thankfully not wrapped up in a battle. That could have made all the difference. So 10 points to that eerie blue marble. The masked Flame Fighter in second place, picking up 6. 2 DNFs at the bottom there. We've seen that it is possible to advance even with a DNF, but you have your work cut out for you. The wind has switched conditions. Clouds have gotten a bit worse as a moderate headwind greets our competitors this time down the course. Track conditions not better than we saw before. Patches of damp and dry, and off we go. This time, it is Frosty out in front, trying to make amends for that DNF in the last race. Flame Fighter goes by, seesawing back and forth of those top 2. You also saw just off of the edge of the screen was the previous race winner, Fantasma. Nice speed there, but Look at how the marbles are negotiating these dry and wet patches. They're damp more so than wet, because we're not seeing active rain, although that would really spice things up. Pigley going high on the wall there, once again getting by Night Watchman, who is at the back of the pack. All those marbles coming to a crawl right there. That could have been bad. Shadow was also getting very slow in that back part of the pack. Taking a peek back up front, the battle for the lead continues once more, and Flame Fighter gets by. Frosty needs that good result and needs the rest of the math to shake out in that marble's favor. This was a dangerous portion last time. We've seen marbles get high up on the walls. This is about where we lost a couple. Night Watchman flirts with the edge, but is able to stay under control. Pigley, I believe, is the one who went out there. Oh, look at this, top three coming together. Contact between them. On right at the finish line. Flame Fighter will pick up the win. And that was a very close battle for second place. Ooh, Pigley. I know that porker was cooked in the first race, but managed to find the ending here. Dare I say, well done? No, I'm going to pass that one up. Well, here was this battle. The top two were going back and forth several times, but if this is at the end, this burst of speed that came from third place, I don't think either of them were expecting that. And there was a quick turn to avoid getting beached. Ah, here we go. Here is that battle right at the end with Flame Fighter, Shadow coming up in third, collecting all three of them. Frosty made that collision as well, and there they come across the line. So in race 2, Flame Fighter will advance for sure, makes it. Pigley, oh, once again, DNF'd. Oh, we did not see that. Well, then I rescind my potential well done comment. Oops. Night Watchman made it up in the 4th. Fantasma, race 1 winner, down in 5th. So that does open things up for the math. We know Flame Fighter, Fantasma does manage to hold on. Nobody mounted a consistent chance at the 3rd place spot. Instead, Shadow falls 4 points short of moving on to the final. Pigley comes in last with those 2 DNFs. Night Watchman in 5th. And so the final field is set. 8 marbles will compete for the Freak Marbles Tournament Championship. So, did your favorite make it? Who will you be cheering for as these marbles descend the course in the finale? Be sure to tune in because we will be crowning a champion.